Good morning, everybody. Today I woke up and I saw that Jake Paul has successfully taken on the Platinum Mike Perry. And I have to say, that is absolutely impressive. Guys, Platinum Mike Perry is not some washed up fighter. Bare knuckle fighting dudes are absolute savages. You have to be a savage to get in that ring, to take damage and dish out damage and understand the liability that it is to be in that ring. Not boxing when you're in that ring. It is a bloody disaster. It's a bloody mess. The fights in bare knuckle boxing usually last 1 or 2 rounds max. Everyone's getting knocked out in the first 30 seconds. First minute. You have to be an absolute savage to even compete in that sport. Bare knuckle fighting is not a joke. That is scary. That is like the one sport I would not do. Anyways, here today to tell you, throw some respect on Jake Paul's name. He was someone who went from being a YouTuber to finding a passion and transitioning into becoming an actual fighter. Whether you like him or not, his commitment, discipline is actually good. And I've been saying this from time. He's not just some YouTuber anymore. He is someone who is becoming a proven fighter. He's getting experience. Everyone he's fighting, whether you say, oh, they're all washed up or not, everyone he's fighting is not just some new person. I'm sure they're not in their prime, but these people they all have experience in fighting, and Jake Paul's taken them on. Do I think he's gonna win against Mike Tyson? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you watch fighting, there's always a chance. No one's perfect. Everyone always gets almost knocked out. Everyone gets damaged. Everyone gets touched. No one's a perfect fighter. There's never been perfect fighters in the history of fighting. You might be doing like a 20-0, and then all of a sudden you get knocked out on your 21st fight. That happens all the time. It's so rare that people have a perfect record. Even Mayweather has been touched. There's been close calls for Mayweather. Mayweather has a perfect record. Mayweather has a perfect record, but he's been touched a few times. And there's been a few close calls where you're like, oh shit, you know, like that. Maybe that could have been it. That could have been it. But everyone gets touched. So does he have a chance? Does he have a chance to win against Mike Tyson? I think so. Mike Tyson's old now. He's out of his prime. Obviously, he's still great at boxing, but Jake Paul's young and fresh. He's fast. He's got that strike, got that nice striking style, and it's almost like a Russian style. Like if you see him, he's very wide in his stance. 1, 2, wide. He's in, out. He's wide in his stance. Mike Tyson's style is more of the peekaboo. He's very close. He's getting in. He's in. He's pushing. He's pushing. You know, it's so much pressure. I think Mike Tyson's style is superior to Jake Paul's style when it comes to boxing, but I do think there's always a chance. There's always a chance. Also, how do I feel about Mike Tyson fighting? I think it's an amazing thing for Mike Tyson. Obviously, he has the chance of losing, so there's a lot more for him to lose, but it's a great opportunity for him to crush this bug who is Jake Paul, right? It's an opportunity for him to put the nail in the coffin. Mike Tyson's an amazing fighter. Go look at his younger days. Like, he was an absolute beast. You have to be crazy to fight Mike Tyson. And even today, even as Mike Tyson is reaching an older age, you have to be crazy to even fight him now, today. Ask yourself again, to fight Mike Tyson, right? 99% of people would say no. You have to be crazy to fight Mike Tyson, even today, even out of his prime. I wouldn't do it. That's insane. He'll give me brain damage, dude. Mike Tyson is scary. When he gets into that fight mode, he's scary. So the fact that Jake Paul is even entertaining the idea to even trying to fight Mike Tyson, yeah, he's old, but dude, he's still Mike Tyson. He's still Mike Tyson, dude. Like, that is crazy. You have to remember, like, Mike Tyson, he grew up fighting. This is like in his DNA. He was like built for this, man. His neck back in the day was like this thick. He used to do these like neck workouts where he put all his body weight on his neck and rolled around. Like, this is someone who was bred almost like blacksmithed into fighting. Like, this is like what he was created for. So whether he's 20 or 40 or 60 or whatever he is, he's still going to have that in him, man. It's going to be so natural for him to come back and start fighting again. It's going to be so natural for him to sharpen up his punches and get back into it versus Jake Paul, where yes, Jake Paul is young, but Jake Paul picked this up late. So he doesn't have that like fast twitch, muscle reaction and fibers and neurological connection like Mike Tyson does. Like, listen, I just wanted to make this video because I've been saying this from time. Jake Paul is a problem, man. It's a problem. He is good. If he brings you into his world of boxing, I think Jake Paul has a chance, 100%. Now, if Jake Paul goes into MMA, obviously different story, totally different. Yeah, Jake Paul has no chance. Jake Paul has no chance at all. But in the world of boxing, Jake Paul has a chance. So go throw some respect on Jake Paul's name, whether you like him or not. He's good, man. He's good. He's gonna fight Mike Tyson. How many of you people would fight Mike Tyson? Come on, be honest with yourself. You wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. Let me know down in the comments below what you think and who's going to win in the next fight, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson is probably going to get knocked out. It's probably hard for you guys to hear me say that.